Hello everyone, all comic book fans, everybody who loves Transformers, thanks for joining us for another episode of Transformers Reanimated. Today I am joined by my partner Greg. How's it going, Greg?
It's going well, as always. Coming to you from the future. It's not much better.
Well, I received my package of Australian snacks that I've been eating, and that has been tasty.
Yep, definitely. Gotta rip into those chicken grimpies and fantails.
Those are words?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I finished I ate one of the burger rings.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, these aren't all that special. And I looked down and I have finished the entire fucking bag.
Yeah, that's right. Crack in a bag.
It is crack in a bag. We're also today, Greg, we're joined by Stuart.
Yes, I am here as well.
How are you, sir?
I'm doing all right. How are you guys?
Yeah, we're okay.
Yeah.
I believe since the last time we had you on, you've started your own podcast and you're trying to dominate the world or something.
Ooh. I don't know about world domination, but we are definitely trying to get some audience listening to us.
Well, here's your chance.
Yeah, we're doing a podcast called More Than Meets the Ear, where we review every episode of Transformers Cybertron. Kind of. It goes off the rails pretty quick, and there's a lot of editing that happens because we just can't stay focused, and that show doesn't make a whole lot of sense. So, but it's been pretty fun.
Who's all on the podcast besides yourself?
Besides myself, Josh. It was his idea to start this because he likes the show. He grew up with it, and all people much younger than me for some reason.
Right.
Trish and Susan are also on the podcast, and they're kind of new to the show as well. I hadn't watched it either, so we join along in criticizing Josh's joy for the show. I guess it's something. It's pretty special, but it's a lot of fun.
And where can we find it?
On Twitter. On Twitter, it's More Than Meets or MTMT Ear. On Instagram, it's MTMT Ear Podcast. And I think on Facebook, it's just More Than Meets the Ear Podcast.
Okay, so we should all go and listen to the podcast for you, but stay to make fun of Josh.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. I can get behind this plan. Also with us today is the resident Canadian, the only Canadian that I'm pretty sure that lives in Canada anymore, James.
How's it going, eh? I don't have a podcast. It's just me in the mirror. And
Well, you do now.
broke it the other day. Yeah, well, the lawyer, 7 years bad luck. He thinks he can get me 5. Anyway, yeah, so I just hang out on Twitter a little bit. Just Dogcades, Dogcades, and I guess I'll be adding More Than Meets the Ear soon, and giving that a listen. If they ever get, editing it.
Oh, there's a few episodes out.
Is there? Awesome.
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah. We just recorded episode 8.
Oh, wow.
So there's a few out.
Yeah, I want to check that out.
Our mutual friend Mike Seibert is on there as well. One episode.
Oh, does he get behind a mic?
Yeah. Once in a while, I hear he does.
Name. Yeah. Takes a break once in a while.
Yep.
Well, gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us. Today, we're going to do a reading of issue 16, The Terror Within, Part 1. And I'm ready to jump in. Are you guys?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait. Okay, go. Yeah.
All right. First, I want to compliment Mr. Hana for this cover he rendered for us.
Oh, yeah.
He really loved this idea and just went to town. He's made it very clear he likes drawing the less popular characters, and he showed so much love on this cover.
It's got to be tough, too, because, I mean, there isn't as many references, like you say, to the lesser-known characters. They look fantastic. You know who they are right away. Like, it nailed it.
Yeah. We thought we'd sort of... We went for the meme thing as well, which we haven't really done before. We've done homage covers before, but this one's more of a meme with the whole Chris Pratt and the Raptors thing. Yeah. So we thought it would be funny if this time the dinosaur was the one doing the actual Chris Pratting, since Grimlock's doing the whole, palms up to the monsters. But yeah, Dan absolutely smashed it out of the park for sure.
All right, we will dive right in here. Page 1, Panel 1, Exterior, Mount St. Hilary, Day. Just outside the Autobot Ark, Optimus Prime stands with Bumblebee, Ironhide, Jazz, and Trailbreaker, greeted by the excited pair of Ratchet and Wheeljack. Wheeljack.
Optimus, thanks for coming. And just in time, too.
Optimus Prime.
Of course, Wheeljack. What's this I hear about another miraculous invention?
Ironhide.
Another one? Don't you get tired of having these things blow up in your face?
Jazz.
I mean, it's a laugh. It's just
Ratchet.
Don't worry, I think you'll all really like this one.
Panel 2, close on Wheeljack. Over his shoulder, a rumbling dust cloud approaches from the horizon. Wheeljack.
That's right, Ratchet. In fact, look, everyone. Hear it, or should I say they, come.
Panel 3, Bumblebee, Jazz, and Trailbreaker lift their hands above their eyes, trying to gain a better view. Trailbreaker. Is interesting. Bumblebee. Hey, what is that? Jazz.
Some kind of whacked out dust storm?
Panel 4, Ratchet stands proudly beside Wheeljack. Ratchet.
Not at all, Optimus Prime, fellow Autobots. My voice is broken.
Can't fix Bumblebees, good luck with yours.
Wheeljack.
Allow us to introduce...
Page 2, Panel 1. In a splash panel, a herd of robotic, prehistoric creatures arrive before the Autobots. They are Hunter, oh Christ.
Yeah, good luck with the dinosaur words.
The Diniasachus, Block, the, oh God.
Gigantopithecus.
Who writes this stuff?
Gigantopithecus.
You just volunteered, Stuart. Go ahead and finish that off.
The judge. Nailed it. Nickel. Necktie. Definitely an N-word.
Oh, I could do the next two are easy enough.
Okay. What is it? Quattro, the Pediosaur. Whipcracker, the giant salamander. And Windspin, the Dracorax.
Apparently these are all real things. I googled them.
Yeah.
Well, they
I
also
need like dinosaur-looking things. I'm like, that looks like a good one. What's that called? Oh shit.
Well, they ixnayed on the gay dinosaur, the Megasaurus. So.
All are adorned with Autobot badges. Wheeljack holds out his hands like an onstage magician as Ratchet stands nearby with a contented smile. Wheeljack's.
The Thunderbots.
Panel 2. Ironhide, Jazz, and Bumblebee appear shocked. Ironhide.
What in the world?
Bumblebee. Thunderbots? Jazz.
You guys built another batch of Dinobots? More beast machines?
Panel 3. Wheeljack and Ratchet continue to stand proud as the Thunderbots transform into various robot modes. Note, for the time being, the Thunderbots have Autobot blue eyes. Ratchet.
Oh, they're so much more than just beasts.
Wheeljack.
Thunderbots, transform.
Panel 4.
They just explode. I don't know what happened.
Panel 4, Wheeljack and Ratchet stand beside the transformed Thunderbots, each now in robot mode. Wheeljack.
Well, Optimus, what do you think?
Page 3, Panel 1. Optimus Prime walks the line of Thunderbots like a drill sergeant as Wheeljack scurries behind. Optimus Prime.
Very impressive, Wheeljack. I see you've taken some inspiration from some of the more fearsome prehistoric predators from Earth's past.
That was really good. I have to stop and just let you know.
That was very impressive, just like the word said.
I'm getting wet over your interpretation of Optimus Prime.
Woo! Oh,
Wheeljack.
Yes, exactly. This way, the Thunderbots can act as our very own Decepticon tracking unit.
Panel 2. With the Thunderbots now in the background, Trailbreaker and Ironhide converse with Wheeljack. Meanwhile, Ratchet lifts a handheld communicator up to his ear. Ironhide.
a tracking unit.
Trailbreaker. Their prehistoric forms do indicate a preference towards stealth and extraction. Wheeljack.
All that and so much more. But right now, I think a demonstration is in order.
Operators are standing by.
Ratchet into his communicator.
Okay, big guys, you're up.
Panel 3. High in the sky, 5 familiar Dinobot-shaped silhouettes fly out from behind the mountain. Note, the silhouettes should be of the Dinobots, robot modes. Panel 4. The Dinobots, Grimlock, Slag, Snarl, Swoop, and Sludge land with a thud. Grimlock, in particular, arrives with the stereotypical superhero landing. Grimlock.
Me Grimlock makes snappy entrance.
So why is it that they can still fly? Oh, wait. Oh, they can in the first 2 episodes, and then for the rest they can't? Wait, I don't understand. Because the Autobots all flew, and then... Anyway.
The Dinobots can fly, yeah.
I know, it doesn't make sense, but whatever.
We have to match the inconsistency of the cartoon by being consistently inconsistent.
Mm-hmm. Well, you have 3 Grimlocks on the screen.
The Dinobots always flew, though.
No, they did. It's just like, again, even all the Decepticons still fly, rumble around. I'm thinking, how? What? Anyway, yeah, matching its consistency. Fair enough.
Panel 5, Wheeljack stands with Optimus Prime and Ratchet between the Thunderbots and Dinobots. Note, Grimlock's posture should emulate his overconfidence. Wheeljack.
Okay, Thunderbots. Time to show everyone what you can really do.
Ratchet.
But remember, Grimlock, we're all Autobots here, okay? Just take it easy.
Grimlock.
Me Grimlock not impressed.
Page 4, Panel 1. Caption. Several minutes later. Optimus Prime, Wheeljack, and Ratchet watch as the Dinobots, now in Dino modes, face off against the Thunderbots, now also in creature modes. Optimus Prime.
You really think these new warriors can outclass the Dinobots, Wheeljack?
Wheeljack.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
I don't know, I wasn't listening.
Perhaps outclass isn't the right word.
Ratchet.
No, but the Thunderbots certainly have their talents. For instance...
Panel 2. In the sky, Quattro encircles Swoop with a corkscrew barrel loop maneuver.
Oh,
Ratchet.
That's a lot of Ratchet.
What?
I just realized that's a lot of Ratchet. My apologies, listeners.
Ratchet, captioned only.
Quattro is more aerodynamic than Swoop.
Better not hear Power Glide. No,
I was going to say.
Yeah. Hey! Go fuck yourself. I'm a jet.
Panel 3. Like a pair of battering rams, Block slams his shoulder into Slag's Triceratops belly, while Whipcracker's salamander head knocks Snarl's Stegosaurus form onto his back. Ratchet, captioned only.
Both Block and Whipcracker can generate more inertia than Slag and Snarl.
Panel 4. Better not let Powerglide hear you. Panel 4. With lightning fast speed, Windspin runs circles around Sludge's Brontosaurus form. Ratchet, captioned only.
Windspin is infinitely faster and more maneuverable than Sludge.
Better not let Powerglide hear.
Powerglide doesn't know what infinitely means.
Panel 5. Hunter's Dino mode squares off against Grimlock's T-Rex mode. Ratchet.
And finally, Hunter is every bit as powerful as Grimlock.
Grimlock.
Me Grimlock see about that.
As Hunter pounces, Grimlock transforms to robot mode and slashes his opponent with his Energo sword. Grimlock.
Bah!
Hunter. Ow.
Ow, my God.
Page 5, panel 1. Grimlock stands over a fallen Hunter, now in robot mode, who clutches at a sizzling slice across his chest. Optimus Prime, Wheeljack, and Ratchet rush into frame. Optimus Prime.
Grimlock, stop!
Ratchet.
I told you to take it easy.
Grimlock.
Puny Thunderbot no match for me, Grimlock.
Wheeljack.
Don't be so sure of yourself, Grimlock. The Thunderbots have one more trick up their sleeves.
Panel 2, Wheeljack shouts an order to the Thunderbots, who begin to merge together. Wheeljack.
Thunderbots, unite to form.
Panel 3, now reconfigured into one massive being, the combined Thunderbots stand tall as the warrior Sorrowless. Wheeljack, from off panel,
Sorrowless.
said with more confidence than the
I was
narrator.
gonna say, conviction, man. He's just selling it.
That's why you're an actor and why we called you. Panel 4, Optimus Prime and the Dinobots stand in the shadow of Sorrowless. Grimlock remains unimpressed while Ratchet takes note of his beeping communicator. Optimus Prime.
Incredible.
Grimlock.
Me Grimlock ready for new challenge.
Panel 5, as Sorrowless... God damn it, I already forgot it. As
That's the big guy.
Sorrowless and the Dinobots square off yet again in the background, Ratchet rushes towards Optimus Prime and Wheeljack. Wheeljack.
Now this is a beta test worth watching.
Ratchet, lifting his communicator into view.
It's going to have to wait. Optimus, we've got trouble.
Optimus Prime.
What kind of trouble?
Page 6, Panel 1, Exterior. A battered and damaged Wolf Creek Nuclear Power Plant, Kansas. Day. Caption. Later, outside the Wolf Creek Power Plant, Kansas. Outside a smoldering nuclear power plant, Soundwave is creating empty energon cubes from his chest. Rumble and Frenzy are collecting the energon while the Constructicons are loading the cubes for transport. Hook and Mixmaster are in robot mode, carrying full cubes in their hands towards a half-full long haul in dump truck mode, while Scrapper, Bone Crusher, and Scavenger, also in vehicle modes, are transporting more cubes towards long haul. Soundwave.
Megatron, harvesting of energon is proceeding faster than anticipated.
I love that.
Soundwave is back.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Go fuck yourself, Ratchet.
Panel 2, Megatron stands with Starscream and the Insecticons, Kickback, Bombshell, and Shrapnel, surveying the operation. Over Megatron's shoulder, we can see Scavenger continuing to load long haul with energon cubes. Megatron.
When will the humans learn? Nuclear energy is the only useful in the hands of Megatron.
Starscream.
Oh yes, Megatron. Soon this entire plant will be drained of its power, and we will have all the energon we need to build your...
Optimus Prime, off panel.
Not so fast, Decepticons.
Panel 3. Hunter, in his dinosaur mode, viciously attacks Soundwave as Windspin, also in his dinosaur mode, sets upon Starscream. Block, in his ape form, charges through both Rumble and Frenzy, like a runaway freight train. Optimus Prime stands in the background with his ion blaster in one hand, commanding his troops. Optimus Prime.
Thunderbots, attack!
Starscream.
Hey, what the? Ah!
Rumble.
Ah!
Frenzy.
Yikes!
Panel 4. With the Insecticons beside him, Megatron watches with astonishment as Quattro, in his dinosaur mode, glides into frame to pepper the Constructicons with missiles. Megatron.
Who dares?
I'm like, who else would it be?
Oh wait, no. Let's just read the line. Who dares?
It's not power glide.
Panel 5. In giant salamander mode, Whipcracker charges through the Insecticons, sending them hurtling into the air like 10 pins, before slamming into Megatron like a cannonball. Whipcracker.
We dare.
Page 7, Panel 1, Wide Shot. Megatron gingerly sits up to see various Thunderbots continuing to assault some of his troops, while Optimus Prime leads Ironhide, Jazz, Trailbreaker, Bumblebee, Ratchet, and Wheeljack into battle. Ratchet.
What do you think of our new allies, Megatron? Pretty shit hot, hey? Woo, 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 woo.
Wheeljack.
They pack quite a punch, don't they?
Panel 2. As the battle rages on, Starscream pleads with Megatron. Starscream.
What are you waiting for, Megatron? Signal the retreat or I'll do it for you.
Megatron.
You'll do nothing of the sort. You idiot, we're not beaten yet.
Panel 3. Megatron issues orders to the Constructicons, who begin snapping together as Starscream grins a wry little smile. Megatron.
Constructicons, combine!
Starscream.
Your new friends are finished now, Autobots.
Like green truck fucks, stick together.
Do the joiny thing.
Be that dude.
I have this song, and I forget who performs it, but it's a Transformers song, and he refers to the Constructicons as Constructatrucks.
It works.
Yeah,
We're the
I've always liked it.
Constructicons.
We represent the Constructicon.
Arby.
Oh,
Nice.
they would totally unionize.
Yeah.
We're the only ones with 6 members. Good luck, others.
Panel 4. Optimus Prime stands tall with Wheeljack as behind them the Thunderbots, now each in robot mode, leap into the air. Wheeljack.
Don't bet on it, Starscream.
Optimus Prime.
Thunderbots, unite.
Panel 5. Once again, Saurus performs. Once again, help me, guys.
Sorrowless.
Saurus. Okay. Once again, Saurus forms in all his glory. Page 8, Panel 1, Splash Panel. Devastator.
Prepares?
Devastator prepares to take on Saurus. Devastator.
Who was Devastator again?
No one's been assigned Devastator.
Nope.
I'll do it,
Sure.
because this will go over well. Destroy. Destroy. Saurus reaches back with an enormous fist. Saurus.
Good idea.
Jesus, you just
Nice.
destroyed my Devastator in 2 words. The next time I volunteer to do a voice, would somebody stop me?
I was gonna say, you better get his name right now, son.
Yeah, no shit. With respect, Saurus drives his fist into Devastator's chest. Panel 3, Saurus drives his fist into Devastator's chest, breaking him apart into his separate Constructicon components. Hook.
What?
Long haul. Page 9, Panel 1. As several Constructicons flee from a towering Saurus, Jazz, Ironhide, and Trailbreaker raise their fists in triumph. Trailbreaker. Yes. Jazz.
Look at him run!
Ironhide.
The big guy's making short work of those Decepticreeps.
Panel 2. Away from the carnage, Megatron whispers to Bombshell. Megatron.
Bombshell, I believe a new strategy is needed. You know what to do.
Bombshell.
Yes, Megatron.
Do we have a bombshell? I don't remember.
We just did.
Oh.
Panel 3. Bombshell transforms into insect mode, shrinks and flies out of frame. Panel 4. Megatron fires a wayward blast from his fusion cannon as he lifts off into the air. Soundwave, Rumble, and Frenzy join him, while in the background, Starscream in jet mode, Kickback and Shrapnel in insect modes have already started to flee the scene. Megatron.
Decepticons! We must live to fight another day! Retreat!
Panel 5. Optimus Prime, Wheeljack, and Bumblebee watch as the Decepticons fly towards the horizon, while Sorreless splits back into his separate Thunderbots. Bumblebee. They're running away, and it's all thanks to the Thunderbots.
No thanks to you, Bumblebee.
Yeah. Optimus Prime.
Indeed. You've outdone yourself this time, Wheeljack.
Wheeljack.
Aw, thanks, boss. But let's get back to the Ark. After a successful field test like that.
Panel 6. Close on Hunter's neck, a tiny insect mode Bombshell rests surreptitiously against his metal hide. Wheeljack.
I'm sure the Thunderbots would appreciate some well-earned peace and quiet.
Page 10, Panel 1. Caption. Back at the Ark. Interior, the Autobot Ark's recharging booths. Wheeljack leads the Thunderbots, all in robot mode, into a sauna-like room decorated with several recharge slabs. Wheeljack.
Here you go, guys. Put your feet up, take it easy and recharge, knowing you'll be in Megatron's nightmares tonight.
Hunter.
Thank you, Wheeljack.
Panel 2, Quattro takes a seat at a recharge slab beside Block. Panel 3, as Windspin and Whipcracker lie on recharge slabs of their own, Hunter sits down upon his. Panel 4, close on the back of Hunter's neck, we can see Bombshell still attached, injecting Hunter with a tiny Cerebro shell with a zzz sound effect. Panel 5. Close on Bombshell, injecting a Cerebro shell into Block's head with another zzz sound effect. Panel 6. Wide shot. All 5 of the Thunderbots now lie unconscious on their separate recharge slabs with a much larger zzz sound effect overlying the entire panel. Bombshell, still in insect mode, flies towards the foreground. Bombshell.
Sleep well, Thunderbots.
Well done,
Yeah.
voice actor.
Never sleep again. Don't fall asleep.
Brings out a cool glove.
Yeah.
Panel 7, Exterior. Mount St. Hilary. Outside the Ark, night. Insert panel. With Mount St. Hilary in the distance, Bombshell flies away from the Autobot headquarters. Bombshell.
See you soon.
That's really good, man.
Yeah.
That's nightmare fuel. Page 11, Panel 1, Exterior. Mount St. Hilary, day. Caption. The next day. Bird's eye view, Wheeljack and Ratchet are again training the Thunderbots. Hunter, in robot mode, slices a boulder in half with his sonic sword. Quattro performs several loop-de-loops in the sky above, while Whipcracker, in giant salamander mode, smashes through a boulder of his own. Wheeljack.
Great work, guys.
Ratchet.
Your abilities are progressing nicely.
Hunter.
No kidding.
Oh.
Whipcracker. Yeah, tell me something I don't know.
How to pronounce the fucking dinosaurs. None of us know
That's why
that.
they really turned.
Australopithecine. That's the only one I know.
So we
Were
need
you really
perceptor
into
in here.
dinosaurs as a kid, Stuart?
Maybe. Who wasn't?
Yeah. Panel 2. Wheeljack and Ratchet appear confused. Ratchet.
Okay.
Wheeljack. Wheeljack.
Wow. No need to be rude, fellas.
Panel 3. Hunter and Block approach Wheeljack and Ratchet with an aggressive stance. Hunter.
Rude? These paltry tests are what's rude. They're beneath us.
Block.
Yes, give us real challenge.
Panel 4. Wheeljack raises his hands in submission as Ratchet turns to the horizon. Yet another dust cloud is moving toward them. Wheeljack.
Whoa, easy. What's gotten into you guys today?
Ratchet.
Don't worry, Thunderbots. Your new challenge has arrived.
Panel 5. The Protectobots arrive. Hotspot, Groove, Blades, Streetwise, and First Aid, all in vehicle modes. They promptly transform to their robot modes. Hotspot.
Protectobots, transform. There you go. Yeah, I got sirens too. Yeah. I'll just do all the emergency fucking vehicles. How about that?
There you go. Have a siren sound off.
Anything with a siren, give it to the Aussie. Prowl, everyone.
Panel 6. Ratchet leans towards Hunter with a smirk. Ratchet.
And now, Thunderbots.
Page 12, Panel 1, Splash Panel. The Protectobots merge to form Defensor. Ratchet.
Meet Defensor.
Panel 2. What?
I was just laughing
Okay.
at my own fucking stupidness.
He's watching the pretty siren lights.
Yeah, they're flashing. Like the colors.
Bumblebee's in the back with a seizure happening. No one cares.
Yeah. Wheeljack. I don't know. Fuck it.
He's working on his breakdancing, I guess.
Yeah.
Kick him off to the side of the mountain so we don't have to look directly at him.
Bumblebee would just like stroke out every time Wheeljack talks with his flashing face. Like, hey, Bumblebee, ready for the jitters?
Transformers Reanimated apologizes to the people that have seizures.
Yes,
It is a serious
Don't.
medical condition.
that's right. Don't look at Wheeljack.
Panel 2, the Thunderbots in robot mode stand as one. Thunder, front and center. Hunter, front and center. Block.
Finally, a chance for some fun.
I gotta tell you, I like this Block voice.
Yeah,
it's pretty
yeah.
fucking. It's pretty rad. It's fucking cool.
How you doing?
Oh baby.
We've gone full soft arm now.
He's a block of love.
You took the compliment, Block, and you just went too far.
I want my own podcast.
Hunter.
Thunderbots, unite.
Panel 3, another splash panel. The Thunderbots form Solaris.
Solaris.
The Thunderbots form Solaris to challenge Defensor. Solaris.
Now this is what I'm talking about.
Page 13, Panel 1. Solaris and Defensor square off in the background as Ratchet and Wheeljack watch. Wheeljack.
Okay, Solaris. Whoops.
I don't know what his fucking name.
I feel so less bad.
Okay, Solaris. This is how we catalog your stamina levels.
Ratchet.
Yes, a test of strength versus Defensor will tell us just how powerful you really are. My voice is not working.
Panel 2. Solaris and Defensor lock up in a pro wrestling style grapple. Defensor.
Am I Defensor as well, since he's the Protectobots?
Sure.
All right, this is going to be fun. Are you ready, Sir Alice? I can pronounce your name.
You know, you need to sound like one of those old time mustached boxers from.
Oh, this is going to be fun. Are you ready, Sir Alice?
I was just thinking he's going to give him the half Nelson, the full Nelson, and then the Father Nelson, right? I mean, never mind.
They don't call me Defensor for nothing. Come on.
Nice.
Put him up, you thing. I don't know your name. Fuck it.
Sir Alice.
I am always ready.
Damn, dude.
What's your secret? You're always right.
I may have bitten off more than I can chew.
And the Oscar goes to...
Sir Alice.
Panel 3. Sir Alice tears off Defensor's arm. Jesus.
Oh, shit.
First aid and blades.
Oh, no.
Sir Alice.
Are you?
Defensor, looking horrified at where his left arm used to be.
Yeah.
You guys remember Ace Ventura where he gets the thing in his leg?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Panel 4. Wheeljack and Ratchet also appear horrified. Wheeljack.
Oh.
Ratchet.
Oh, sorry. Sir Alice, what are you doing?
Panel 5. Sir Alice delivers an almighty uppercut to Defensor, which separates his torso, hot spot, from his legs, streetwise and groove. Sir Alice.
You said it yourself. A test of true strength.
Defensor.
Oof.
Can you really call him Defensor anymore?
Nope.
Defenseless.
Yeah, defenseless. Don't worry about it.
Panel 6. Sir Alice stamps on Streetwise with one foot, then kicks Groove like a soccer ball with the other. Arms up in a panic, Wheeljack pleads with the combiner. Wheeljack.
Sir Alice, stop! This is insane!
Page 14, panel 1. From above, Sir Alice flies off into the sky, leaving Ratchet and Wheeljack dumbfounded on the ground below. Sir Alice.
Insane. Insane will be staying around here. I am destined for more important things.
Panel 2, interior, the Autobot Arc control room. Gathered around Teletran 1, Optimus Prime, Ratchet, Trailbreaker, and Jazz watch as Wheeljack types commands into the computer panel before him. Caption, 1 hour later. Jazz.
Any sign of those Trail Red and Thunderbots?
Wheeljack.
Not yet, Jazz. I just don't understand what went wrong.
At least it didn't blow up.
I'm going to finish typing my letter of resignation into Teletran here. And Panel 3, Optimus Prime turns to Ratchet. Optimus Prime.
How are the Protectobots?
Ratchet.
They'll be okay. I patched them up, but Sir Alice did a real number on them. They'll need time to fully recover. I was just thinking of the what is it? The Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. It's like, is everyone okay? Well, the fucking hippies aren't. I can tell you that.
Just take one of these. You'll be an Alpha Centauri without leaving the ship.
Yeah. Woo.
Don't leave, sick bay.
Yeah. God damn it.
Easy there, Marshall Applewhite. Just calm
He's
down.
just bones. Yeah. Damn it, Jim. I'm an ambulance.
Oh, wait. No, I am a doctor. Never mind.
Yeah.
Panel 4, Optimus Prime and Ratchet turn to see the Dinobots. Grimlock.
Forget about dumb Thunderbots. Dinobot can destroy them for Prime.
Optimus Prime.
Not so fast, Grimlock. At this stage, we don't know what happened. It may just be a case of...
Wheeljack from off panel.
Optimus Prime, look!
Panel 5. Optimus Prime watches as Wheeljack points to Teletran's data screen, which shows how Megatron, Starscream, and Soundwave have returned to the nuclear power plant from earlier. Rumble can be seen filling more Energon cubes. Wheeljack.
The Decepticons have returned to the nuclear power plant.
Optimus Prime. The balls on that motherfucker. Optimus Prime.
They're stealing the Energon again.
Wheeljack.
Oh no. If they drain too much, they could trigger a nuclear meltdown.
Page 15, Panel 1. Optimus Prime rallies his troops, Ironhide, Jazz, Bumblebee, and Trailbreaker. Optimus Prime.
Then the Thunderbots are the least of our concerns. We must stop Megatron at once.
Panel 2, Optimus Prime transforms into truck mode. Optimus Prime.
Autobots, transform.
Panel 3, Splash Panel. Optimus Prime, Jazz, Trailbreaker, Ironhide, Bumblebee, Wheeljack, and Ratchet roll out of the Ark as the 5 Dinobots fly above the convoy. Optimus Prime.
And roll out.
Page 16, Panel 1, Exterior, the Wolf Creek Nuclear Power Plant, Kansas, day. Megatron smiles with glee as Rumble and Frenzy fill their Energon cubes. Meanwhile, Soundwave points a finger towards something off-panel. Megatron.
Yes, this nuclear power will serve our purpose nicely.
Soundwave.
Megatron, we have incoming.
Panel 2. The Thunderbots arrive from the sky, in robot mode. They land opposite Megatron and are no longer wearing their Autobot badges. Hunter.
Ahem.
Panel 3. Hunter stands one-on-one with Megatron. Hunter.
So we got sick of the whole Autobot goody two-shoes shtick. You looking for any new recruits?
Panel 4. Close on Megatron as his head rocks back with maniacal laughter. Megatron.
Of course, Hunter. I knew you'd come.
Panel 5. Megatron and Hunter turn with surprise to look over their shoulders. Bumblebee from off-panel. Really, Buckethead? Hunter.
Huh?
Panel 6. Optimus Prime, Bumblebee, and Grimlock, in robot mode, charge forward, ready for battle. Jazz, Thunderbreaker... Sorry. Jazz...
It's okay, we still have the license.
My God, words are hard. Jazz, Trailbreaker, and Ironhide can also be seen in the background. Bumblebee. Were you also expecting us? Optimus Prime.
Autobots, protect the power plant.
Grimlock.
Me Grimlock have score to settle.
Page 17, Panel 1. Megatron fires his fusion cannon toward Optimus Prime as the Autobot leader fires back with his ion blaster. Hunter transforms into his Dinobot mode to leap at Grimlock, who has now transformed into T-Rex mode. Megatron.
Now, my new warriors, destroy the Autobots!
Panel 2. Grimlock attacks Hunter with a torrent of flame from his T-Rex jaws, lighting his opponent on fire as Optimus Prime's fist connects with Megatron's face. Optimus Prime.
Not today, Megatron.
Clink. Panel 3. In the sky above, Swoop, in Dino mode, loops behind Quattro in his dinosaur mode and blasts him with a twin missile attack. Quattro. Panel 4. Sludge, in Dino mode, slaps his tail into Block's ape mode, while Slag slams into Whipcracker's giant salamander mode. Meanwhile, Windspin's charging dinosaur mode is deflected by Snarl and his spiked tail. Block.
No.
Windspin. Ugh. Panel 5. Grimlock and Hunter, both in robot mode, are engaged in a medieval-style sword fight, with both blades crashing like lightsabers. Hunter.
You dare face my sword, Dinobot? I'll slice you in two.
Grimlock.
Me Grimlock like challenge.
Panel 6. Hunter's wild swing misses Grimlock's head as the Dinobot leader strikes back against Hunter's chest. Hunter.
What? No, not again.
Grimlock.
Me Grimlock think you talk too much.
Panel 7. Megatron looks back to see Hunter lying at Grimlock's feet. Grimlock holds his sword to Hunter's face. Megatron.
Grimlock, you fool! Now you've asked for it! Unite, my new warriors! Unite!
Page 18, Panel 1. The Thunderbots merge to form Seralis. On the ground before him, Grimlock rallies the Dinobots, all in their Dino modes. Grimlock.
Dinobots! Destroy him!
Panel 2. With his right hand, Seralis catches Swoop in a vice-like grip as he stomps on Snarl with his left boot. With his right foot, he kicks away both Slag and Sludge as Grimlock leaps over them to attack the Combiner. Grimlock.
Me, Grimlock, cut you down to size!
Seralis.
I don't think so, P-Brain.
Panel 3. Seralis seizes Grimlock by his T-Rex neck as Jazz, Bumblebee, and Ironhide look up from the ground below. Seralis.
Poor delusional Grimlock.
Panel 4. Seralis swings Grimlock by the tail, sweeping the Dinobot into Jazz, Bumblebee, and Ironhide like a golf club. Seralis.
You have no idea what you're dealing with.
Jazz.
Hey!
Bumblebee, look out! Ironhide.
Oh!
Panel 5, Starscream in jet mode bears down on Trailbreaker, firing null rays at the Autobot. Starscream.
Prepare to join your comrades in oblivion, Autobots!
Trailbreaker. I'm doing what I can.
Oh, Slag!
Which isn't much.
Hey.
Panel 6, Trailbreaker creates a semi-translucent force field around himself, causing Starscream to bounce off its dome with a thud. Trailbreaker.
Try this on for size, Starscream.
Starscream. Page 19, Panel 1. As Seralis stands over several beaten Autobots, an out-of-control Starscream crashes into his back. The power plant's reactor dome can be seen in the background. Starscream.
Look out, you oversized fool!
Panel 2. Optimus Prime and Wheeljack look on to see Seralis stumble back into the reactor dome, triggering an eruptive explosion. Optimus Prime.
Seralis!
Wheeljack.
No, not the reactor!
It's a good thing Kansas is flat and that there's no mountains or anything to stop the radiating blast that is about to occur.
No kidding.
Panel 3. Seralis stands enveloped in a green, luminous glow. He screams in agony. Note: within this panel, each member of the Combiner's team face should be shown screaming in a series of separate magnified circles, showing each of the team's separate reactions as they writhe in pain. During these panels, their eyes have now become Decepticon red as they mutate into more gruesome versions of themselves. Seralis.
Such energy! Such power!
Panel 4. Close on Seralis. Now mutated, a more familiar Decepticon Combiner. His eyes have now also switched from blue to red. Seralis.
I like it.
Panel 5. In the background, Seralis begins to crawl free of the reactor as Bombshell speaks directly to Megatron in the foreground. Bombshell.
Megatron, look. The radiation has reacted with the cerebral shells I implanted into the Thunderbots' brains. Not only have they undertaken some kind of mechanical mutation, but their change in attitudes should be permanent.
Megatron.
Excellent! Then I now command the most unstoppable fighter of all!
Panel 6. Close on Optimus Prime's face. Optimus Prime.
Megatron, what have you done?
Page 20. Panel 1. As Seralis finally stands up, Optimus Prime approaches him. Optimus Prime.
Seralis, stop all this. Listen to me. Seralis, please.
Seralis.
No, not Seralis. Not anymore.
Panel 2. Splash panel. Seralis stands over Optimus Prime with a dynamic, threatening pose. Seralis.
My name is Abominus.
Nice. Chills.
Very
Chills.
well done, sir. Very well done.
Well, you know,
I
it's
feel
just
like
as
I'm
well
there.
because we can't say his frickin' old name anyway, so.
Yeah.
Panel 3, close on Optimus Prime's horrified face. Abominus off panel.
And you, Optimus Prime, are doomed.
Captioned, to be continued. The end.
Nice. It's a parade. What an
That was
an
really
ending,
good, Stuart.
man! Wow,
Holy shit.
nice cliffhanger.
We wanted to get the Terracons in somehow. They're one of those characters that group of characters actually that just show up. So we were like, hey, let's give them an origin story. Why not? So
Yeah, I like it.
Actually, we got to page 20 of the script, and I said, we can't keep saying Sorales. You're going to have to change the name.
Solaris. He is a transformer. Changes every other time, every other page.
yeah,
No, that was cool. That was really cool. I like how you try to work in like as many characters as you can too. It's so nice seeing their names again because you're right. They just don't get enough, screen time. Like even all the
It's
Constructicons.
nice holding a Transformers book where they actually transform.
That too.
yeah, many times. And like, I feel that we put the transformations in where they're warranted. I don't think they're like just transforming for the sake of it. But it's like there's so many scenes in the modern comics where like characters just like running across an open plain and things like that. It's like, you guys are cars, right? Like, they're like, oh no, we're gonna fall off this cliff. It's like, well, half of you are jets. So like,
Right.
Anyway,
We've got airbags.
yeah. Well, one of our things, what do you call it? Like one of our mantras or whatever you want to call it for this, like Yoshi and I have been like, not so much the like, we have to make sure they transform a lot, but like that wasn't a purposeful decision. But we were trying to be like, well, if these were episodes of the cartoon was trying to sell toys. So the characters, you need to show them what they do. So. Yeah. It's like, yeah, he's not just a robot. He's a cassette player, or he's an ambulance, or a cop car, or whatever. So,
Some kind of Dinobot.
Bumblebee
Yeah, exactly.
has epilepsy.
yeah, that's right. So, but yeah, I don't know. It's a bit of fun. So, but yeah, I always like the Terracons. They're sort of, I like the design of Abominus. I just think he looks awesome.
Yeah.
So
The colors, eh? Oh. There's something.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys so much for helping us out with reading issue 16. I hope we can get you back for issue 17 so we can finish off this two-parter.
Yeah.
James.
Check my schedule.
James, sir, as we close out this episode, you got anything you want to share with the people? Any hobbies? Any pictures? Anything?
Well, I've been traversing with a off-topic Transformers, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. We have to say that at least once this episode, because, I was thinking that when everybody was getting hit with the green goo at the nuclear power plant. But I'm like, no. It's Abominus. No, I'm just Transformers. Yeah, I've been doing more comic book stuff more than Transformers, and we're doing everything we can through this to pass the time and do different things. So I always like to get back and get some G1 goodness in.
Well, if you want to promote anything, you're welcome to. Otherwise, don't.
No, I'm good. I not even hang around on Twitter much anymore. That's usually my hangout. I just haven't been doing that as much of late, just because it's nice outside and I'm doing like green thumbing. So yeah.
Nice.
Until the next episode.
Thanks for letting us use your vocal cords, sir.
No problem. I hope there's not too much clipping. Have fun editing. Merry Christmas.
And Stuart, thank you very much. Really, really appreciate you being here. Let everybody know your podcast again.
It's More Than Meets the Ear podcast. On Twitter, it's MTMTEar. That'd be the easiest way to find us. But we're on all the places you catch your podcasts at, Spotify and all that fun stuff. So you can find us there.
Very, very cool. And thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
And followed.
And Greg.
Yes.
You know what? I just love you.
Aw.
Kick off the sirens.
You got anything you want to say before we go?
No, just thanks everyone for listening again, as always. These are a lot of fun to write, so yeah, and again, we'll tune in for the second part where Abominus actually gets to do stuff. Woohoo!
Yay! All right, everyone have a good one. Bye.
Till next time.
Later.